actually be trying to get some of this stuff regulated to keep the kids safe. And we should have the age increased so children do not come on social media. Because as much as you guys have whatever you know against Diadro, right? There's a lot of people on this app that you wouldn't there's a lot of things on this app that you would not want your children to see, right? And that is a much bigger topic for me. And I honestly think that is something that if we all stood up, we could potentially do something about. No?
Yeah, that's my whole point about standing up. So yeah, that is my whole point.
Okay, but Rossi, here's the thing, right? If Diadro is going through all this, and it is so cast iron closed, then stands to reason he would be convicted were that the case, and then he won't be on the app, right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Somebody needs to jump down because Bruce wants to come up.
Okay.
Would that be a fair assumption?
Yeah, but why should people? People need to be made aware of what he's like. I mean, you go in these box battles. Why should people come in this app that don't know? People come in this app that don't know. Shouldn't they be made aware and think, oh, I ain't going to go and support him if I didn't know that?
Yeah.
Sorry, do you want me to drop down so that your friend?
Yeah. Okay, Suzanne. Yeah.
No problem.
Well, I mean, there's one thing letting people know something, and there's another thing just populating the FYP completely with it.
Well, yeah, flood the FYP with it, and then people will actually see it. That is the whole point.
Well, open circle, the thing is, this is all true, what is getting spoken. It's not speculation. It's true, and he's absolutely admitted it. I think the fact that you're just defending him, I'm absolutely gobsmacked at this.
But I haven't defended him.
How would you feel if that was your daughter? If you
I haven't defended him.
You are defending him, though. Like
you are technically defending him.
How am I defending him?
Man.
No, I am leaving it in the hands of the people who are there to make the judgments.
Open circle.
How are you okay? If you bring love and peace and positivity, how are you okay with being even associated with that? Like, there's no way I would ever get associated with somebody that had that. Oh, it's just mental, honestly.
Okay, so this is not going anywhere. So just everybody hold off and let Bruce just say something a minute, because we're all just going around in circles here.
Can I just ask one question?
Bruce, did you want to talk? Sorry.
No, go on. Open circle. What was you about to say? I'm curious.
I want to know as for going into the lives that we go into, right? Are you telling me by doing what we do that we're not hopefully, and I say hopefully, lifting people along the way?
But I'm not being nasty, open circle, right? But if you're you're saying again, like you keep saying, like you bring peace and positivity, right? So how are you bringing peace and positivity into that guy's life who's an absolute wrong one? Like seriously, like that's just like there's no positivity in his life at all. All he's there for is money and over morals.
What about the people?
Right. I'm just gonna jump up granddaughter's like walk up.
Right, tell you what, let me quickly say my piece so I can jump down and let you lot in it. I'm assuming the vibe here is that open circle, you go in the boxes and you're trying to say that we should just do whatever we want. Is that what the case is?
No, it's not. It's not whatever we want, right?
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, the other thing I don't agree with, I mean, I understand the app isn't great and it's not good for kids, and but my question to you is, would we ever have needed to raise the age of the kids if there wasn't people like this on the app in the first place? If people like that who didn't manipulate kids into gifting them and making them believe they're no longer a part of a family or alive or anything like that if they don't gift, that's what's not right. And also, for the same time, we've seen all of the stuff that this man's done and how he's treated people. So many people have come out and just actually been like, he does this. He sends out hate campaigns. He sends out trolls with fake accounts. We've all seen it in the Discord. He literally sends people out to go troll. He loves the hate because it gets him bigger, and then also at the same time he'll keep doing. I mean, I know at one point he wanted a thingy picture released just so he could get more attention. A man like that just shouldn't be on the app. If a man wants to release a certain picture like that, just to get attention, like that's just not right at all. So a man like that, just I don't think he should be. If he is on it, he should be confined to his own little thing, and his lives realistically should be at over 18s plus minimum. At minimum, it should be that. But we've seen it with so many different creators now that have come out who have felt terrible and absolutely crap because the way they've been treated by a man like this. So why should we continue to... So why should we carry on to support people like that when they treat people like crap? There's other box battles out there with lovely supporting people who are actually just nice people who just want to do box battles. This man loves the drama. He loves to be the villain. He loves to be the bad guy. And that's more to the point. You can't keep supporting someone like that when all they ever push back out is hate.
Well, again, when we have gone in there, right? As far as the lives have gone, there hasn't been that drama.
I think it's because you're the only positive thing that he has in there when you're in there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You have to look at all the other stuff as well, because yeah, fair enough. His box battles probably are quite calm and all that, but then he's done what he's needed to do to get people in there, hasn't he? He's caused the drama. Everyone knows who he is, and personally, I don't think anyone actually knows who he is for one good reason. They're all bad.
I mean, that's from the Facebook days. That's the thing.
No, and look, I get what you're saying, guys, right? But there's so many people go in there who obviously have an opposing opinion, right? Mm-hmm. And what I am saying to you is wherever we go, it's not about taking sides. It's just about staying neutral, and music heals, right? And you know, no one has answered my question yet. Are you telling me that when we go into that live and when we do our thing, there aren't maybe people that we have lifted out of that? Because that's what we're in the business of doing. I am not in the business of trying to convict someone for something. That will be up to the system to do, and I think that's fair.
Okay, but then my simple question is, if you like box battles that much, why not go in someone else's?
Okay, now, if you had followed us much, and I'm assuming you haven't, which is fair, but if you'd followed us, right, you know that we don't battle at all, really,
okay.
Right? When I looked at the lives and the box battles, right, I see a lot of sort of pumping music. I see a good vibe in there, and I'm thinking, do you know what? In that instance, are we good enough to go in there and add to that vibe? And we thought, yeah, we're good enough to go and add to that vibe.
Can I just ask you something though? And I think a lot of people here will probably agree that so Diadro's done all this negative stuff. Okay, and then there's like good people, like you're claiming to be a good person, going in there and sort of basically rewarding him with money for being a bad person. Yet then there's people on the app that raise money for charity, might have disabled children, might, you know, I don't know. Give me some example, guys. You know, there's good people, decent people on here.
There's just good creators as well.
You're saying to create positivity. There was a guy in there called Perry, who was disabled. They actually sat and mocked that guy in their boxes.
Exactly, and it's
so how did that spread in positivity, open circle?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, I haven't seen that, but I will tell you something. There is a guy called Daniel who goes up in those boxes, who is also
him as well.
disabled. Do you know something? Daniel loves it up there. I've never seen anyone deliberately take...
Yeah, but he's vulnerable.
He doesn't realise he's the butt of the joke, though. That's the point.
Yeah, and we can back that up with the Discord chat as well. There's been leaks of that.
Like, this really makes me mad, right? Because I come on here...
Hang on a minute, please.
They turned him into a meme.
I don't know about the Discord chat, right?
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
turned him into a meme.
Server. But, well, listen... People do things like that. If you guys knew some of the comments that were thrown at us, you know, because of our disability by just random people. Unfortunately, there's nothing.
But there's
nothing we can do about that.
For you to go in a box battle with someone who's actually worth it, who's actually a decent person, who's actually making a difference to other people.
We are looking into other places that we can go just to sort of spread
good.
What we do.
SD Royal,
right?
SD Royal is the best
Well,
box
that's
battle.
good, but I don't see why you're sort of sitting here making it okay. Like, you don't have an opinion. You must have an opinion.
I've already given you my opinion. My opinion is let the justice system do its thing because, guys, you know, realistically, you're not going to get someone taken off this app, right? I've learned enough.
Making TikTok so much money, probably not. No.
Right. So
Can I just say something? Can I just say something as well? Queen Zombie knows who I'm talking about. Someone called Penny that goes on his TikTok page.
Penny's such a sweet man.
Such a sweet man. I always see Penny on there and everything else. Diadro and his team there rip right into him every single time, and it's upsetting.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry, Open Circle, but I've just heard you admit to the fact that it was completely okay for Diadro to make memes about vulnerable people. That's all I've heard that's come out of your mouth, which is disgusting. I honestly can't.
Hang on,
I don't
please.
want to listen to you anymore.
Hang on, please. Right? I did not admit that it was okay for Diadro to make memes. In fact, I didn't even know that it was suggested that it was Diadro that made the meme.
Yes, it was Diadro.
Okay, well, I didn't hear
So much negative stuff that you can keep hearing about someone before the penny's going to drop and you realise it might be fucking true.
Tell you what, let me try and put it another way for you, Open Circle. If you lived in a local town and you wanted to go to a pub and you knew there was a pub filled with criminals, but it had good music, would that make that pub okay?
Would it make the pub okay?
Yeah, like, would you want to go into a pub filled with criminals, like criminals who are still committing crimes, but there's good music? Would you want to go into that pub, or would you rather find a nice pub with nice people in it?
Listen, I think people would do their best to find a nice pub with nice people in it, right?
Okay, but SD Royal, there you go. There's your nice pub.
I think this Open Circle might just be the same as Diadro, to be honest. That's all I've got to say. Thanks, Frosty. Bye.
Well, I mean, if anyone has seen us going about for the last year, you'd know who we were. But again, you know.
Yeah, but Open Circle as well. If there wasn't people like Diadro, more people might know about good stuff like what you're doing.
Well, okay. So, I mean, that will bring me to another point, right? Because a lot of the stuff that gets put about Diadro, right, is not his doing. Okay? So that
wait, no, sorry, I totally missed that. Sorry, can you say that again? I missed that completely.
Well,
sorry,
a lot of the stuff that gets put about him is done by other people. Like the vast majority.
Guys, by the way, SD Royal's in here. Drop him a follow.
SD Royal is the best box battles on the app. Give him a follow.
And again, that would definitely be a place where we would be happy to go if we were given some assistance.
Open Circle, did I just hear you say that that's his own doing?
No, he never said that.
I never said that.
It wasn't his doing.
That's my bad.
No, I did not say that. I said that a lot of what is put about here and about why people hear so much about creators in general, where negativity is sort of focused on, is because so many people put it out there. And that, believe it or not, guys, whether you like it or not, it encourages people to go and have a look.
Open Circle, are you a father?
Yes, mate, I am.
You are? Okay, you know what's happened with Sophie Rose, yeah? Or do you not? I can explain to you if not.
Well, I yes.
Okay, what if that was your daughter? What if that was your daughter? Because I'd be fuming. I'd be fuming if that was my daughter and she got banged, up the duff and then treated like that and then thrown to one side by a man who's happily going to sit there and kiss another woman in his room on live for everyone to see. I just don't understand how anyone can think that's a nice person.
Well said, Bruce. Well said, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said, Bruce.
I like to show the bump.
And I'm just an open circle. I'm not going at you. I'm just trying to get you to understand where we're coming from and why we don't want it here anymore. It's almost like if you imagine TikTok like a city, yeah? Diadro's just got his little corner of like bad people, and even ex-mods have come out and said, I was a bad person, but I don't want to be anymore. These people have admitted that he literally said to them, go out and troll people.
Well, if that's information you have, then fair enough.
It is.
That's, I mean, listen, as far as the relationship that you are talking about is concerned, I honestly don't take that any further than that is two consensual adults. Would I have a lot of questions around it as a whole? Yeah, but that again is not, if I wanted to air some of my questions on that particular situation, I would have done it long ago, but I'm not in the business of doing it. Here's the problem with anyone who potentially gets into a relationship with someone from this app, right? That it's going to probably go viral if you've got a following, and if something happens with that relationship, then people are going to make an awful lot of judgments about it, and they will take sides. Which is kind of unfortunate as far as I'm concerned. But let's not forget, they were two consensual adults. They did what they did, and that's where it should be left.
Can I?
Yeah, but he's not leaving it. That's the problem.
Can I ask
he
you
keeps
a
out in
question? Now, Open Circle, you've heard everything from everybody now. Are you, as a platform, as a creator of spreading positivity, are you going to go back into that negative environment?
The environment that we have gone into, as in the box battles, there's been absolutely.
Are you going to go back in?
There's been absolutely nothing negative about it.
That's not what we're saying. Again, we're not saying that. We're saying, as the person you are giving 30% of your gifts to is a negative person. Why would you on any earth want to support somebody that has done these things to different people? Not only that, but has so many different convictions that I've lost count.
Open circle.
So I don't understand why you would want to give him money.
Open circle. Might as well just go to the local prison and give criminals money.
Put it on pause now.
Little bit Diadro telling him not to sail.
yeah.
But this is what I want to say, right? And I don't want it to be nasty, and I'm going to make it clear. Right, Open Circle, I understand the blind.
Yeah.
Right, they can't see what's going on the app. So maybe if their daughter or son is old enough to have a look and explain it in their words, because they can't see what actually has been going on the app, can they? So really, they need to be be supported with someone to explain to them, saying this bloke has done this, and this. And on the reason of them, like Rossi said, they're taking advantage. He's taking advantage of everybody. People gift you Open Circle to gift you, not him. That he takes 30%, right? You get 100k, he gets 30k of that. And Daniel, I just want to say about Daniel. Daniel lives in the next town to me. He's very vulnerable. He does not understand what is going on. So he's always asking questions like, Diadro, I was in Bradford town today, busking. He does not understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I understand that. But
you don't understand though, because you're going in that live and you're supporting.
Whoa, fans, yeah.
I haven't seen anybody do anything in there other than respond to Daniel with kindness.
Well, people are saying differently. People are saying that he was bullied by the Diadro community, and I'd like to clarify that no one in this live thinks anything of you other than a positive channel. That's why people are so worried about you, because you are a positive couple. You do positive things on this app, and we just don't want you to waste it on such a man. We want you to use it on other people. Go to other people's box battles.
Well said.
SD, for instance.
And again,
don't get dragged in.
We are looking into that, and if if the time arises and we can get some of the support to make it happen, then we will, because we need a bit of extra support to sort of be assisted in a situation like that.
Absolutely. Rossi can help you. Bruce can help you. For sure.
Like I said, SD Royal, he will support you 100%. He would support you, and he would help you.
Right, tell you what, with it then, I'm going to say this, and I am actually going to jump down and leave you guys to it. Rossi,
and I'm going to jump down too, because
Open Circle. The last thing I want to say to you, and I want to leave it positive, mate, because I like what you do. I've had a look; it looks good. I like it. Now, I totally get it where you're like, oh, well, I haven't seen these things. It's not too bad. But you could argue that both ways. We haven't seen any good things coming from him either. But if you truly are doing this for the right reasons, and you want to help people and get the correct people in, you also need to be surrounding yourself with the correct people. You need to be surrounded by lovely people who think the same as you. You don't need to be hanging around with people who are only thinking, how can I get on the weeklies by manipulating other people? You're literally, I love what you're doing, but there's so many other ways you can hit it. Like I've said, I'll help you. Rossi will help you. Box Battles will help you. If you've got a true positive message, all of us here will help push you out, because we do want more positive people on it. But the problem is, the fight we're trying to fight is the fact that the positive people are being forgotten, because there's so many negative people on here that get all of the attention, that get everything. But for what you're doing, I think it's amazing. I think it's great. I think you should keep going. But I just think, I beg you, if you take anything, just listen to us with what we're saying about this, because we literally have proof. So we're just trying to save you from what could happen, because you could jump in there, you could get a load of support, you could do anything, but if you do one thing wrong to that man, he will get all of them people to turn against you and try and get you off the app, like he's done to multiple people, like he's doing to Sophie now, sniping against her all the time. He's trying to kill off her scores so she can't get anywhere. But dude, I love what you're doing. Keep going. Just do it in the right places, my dude. And to everyone in here, love you all, but I'm going to shoot off. Catch you all later. Rossi, big respect, man.
Big up, Bruce.
Appreciate you, mate.
I've just had a look on the court rules. He is actually up in court in the morning.
Yeah,
you already know that. It's only family court. It's not important.
No, it's a family court. Yeah, March is the next.
And again, guys, I would just say to you, like, because you've already admitted you're not going to get him off the app, right?
But we're just spreading awareness.
It's not necessarily to get him off the app, Open Circle. It's to spread awareness about the person.
Stop
That's
people
all
having
it
advantage.
is. Keep your children away from him.
The thing is,
and stop the women going on his bed.
Well, listen, that's up to individual adults, guys, right?
The thing is as well is that we might not lose as many people as well.